everyone. Sarfnik here with the Everneth TNT live stream, guys. So I was late. This started at like 12 p.m. It's pretty much, it's 8:57 p.m. Pretty much 9 p.m. My gosh, the reason why I was late is because I was literally on my way to my grandparents' house when the event was scheduled, so I had no choice but to not show up. Gamer, I did all of them, and they said there was gonna be nothing left, but I just logged into Bog's base, and I guess there is a lot left. Two things I want to check. First off, my time played. I actually want to get this on screenshot because I played a lot of this, and probably next season won't even last as long as this one. 262 games quit. Time played. Right here, I'll put like a mouse right here if that appears in the screenshot. Or not, it doesn't matter. I want to see how much deaths I had. I know Wix had like a few hundred, so. Although I know the episode series isn't fully out yet. I'm almost done though. Pretty close. 29 deaths. Damn. And I killed myself for the last death, so unless this is a rollback, but nonetheless, we're allowed to grieve pretty much. I'm sure of it. So let me get started. I heard that I saw a lot of screenshots of a lot of explosions, so let's start. Oh, really? Aaron said there's nothing left to destroy, in quotes. No, that's actually in quotes because there is so much left to destroy. So I'm actually going to leave Fog's base alone after I just do a little more. Might as well light what I already have and do some extra stuff while I'm at too. But I can create infinite strength to do this, but yeah, might as well leave the rest of it. Can stuff burn, I wonder? I don't know, but I'm going to set this on fire. So this is like TNT day. I hope I didn't get this wrong and I just get banned for grieving. Because I'm like, okay, wait, doesn't seem like everything's blown up. Oh, never mind. Of course someone got my base already. But they left Fog's base alone. Like, who in the name of fuck leaves that wonderful base alone? But it just says, oh yeah, let's just blow up Sarfnik's place. Goddamn, my Woodland Mansion's obviously blown up. I wonder who did this. Probably Gamer some shit. But cause I told someone eventually I was like gonna call him, like, you know what, someone can do my base anyway, I don't care. But I was just kind of hoping that it was left behind. Yeah, this is the bridge. All the good memories I've had here. This is where the great platform was that said Forever Green. Let's check out. This place was probably got to. Yep. Pretty much every base that could be blown up was blown up. Can I go in spectator? No, I can't. You just put it creative, but that's kind of it. So, if you guys remember, when I did the intro for the series, like where I said, oh guys, I'm joining Everneth, I actually did that on the Season 4 explosion. So the season starts exactly a week from today. Season 6, making it almost a year and a half since this last season had begun. And I will be recording. I actually will be uploading episodes regularly, along with finishing up Season 5, which don't have much left of it, so only about, like, I'd say 4 more episodes minimum, and like 5 more maximum, which is pretty good. But yet again, I've been only uploading 5 in the past few months anyways. So if you're wondering what I'm doing now, I'm just kind of flying back to spawn, seeing what's happening. I know, like, Orbit X is gone, all that. Yeah, it seems like there's been some... I don't even know, this might have been a project someone did. I haven't really been around this area since, like, November. Well, I really quit the server in May, technically, or June. I just came back to it one day. Seems like someone made a machine. Some sort of sky base. Ooh, someone left this alone. Well, it's kind of more like the official grief day, but the primary thing everyone does is just play TNT and explode everything. I should have been on like when it was like 11 a.m. and there was like Wix was on. Like, it was 3 a.m. for Wix at the time. Now it's probably like, I'd say definitely like morning for Wix now. And now it's 9 p.m. for me. Before I watched Game of Thrones Season 1, Episode 8, of course, probably 9. Yeah, I started Game of Thrones, no spoilers, but I love how they talk about how they have destiny and stuff. I like all storylines. I like the Wall a lot. I like the Targaryen storyline. It's not spoiling anything. Targaryen slash... Oh, I forgot what people are called. How do you do all this? Like, how do you do all this? This wasn't land, was it? Like, how? Okay, this was Christmas. Yeah, Spawn is gone. Someone either placed like used roulette to spawn a bunch of TNT or something, because Spawn is gone. I know that Kathy, like, blew up the Mint Tower. So let's see if I can find that. Find Spawn. Warcry's ass is probably long gone. Yeah, Spawn went to Bedrock. Let's load it all and take a big screenshot of it. Damn. Everneth spawn. Yeah, my German cousins were here, so... Oh, someone just wiped the island off the face of the earth. Well, most of the island, at least. He forgot a little bit. Sorry, I'm trying to itch my elbow. Oh, we have excellent connection, which is pretty good for these streams. I remember my old streams used to have some problems. Let's check if my ender chest is in here. Yeah, it's got all my old stuff. It seemed like my inventory was wiped, but not my ender chest and stuff. I don't know where this was. I could hit F3, but... the glass bottle! You know what? Once I'm done with the stream, I'm going to take a screenshot of this and say, who did this? Seriously, who did this? Who just was like, oh yeah, but there's like 20 people on the server. I'm surprised the server's even up anymore. I kind of have given up all hope of even getting to stream it, but I think Warcry's house was around here somewhere. Alright, I really wish I could speed fly, but this is the best I could do at the moment. So it's obvious that Krat's place is going to be destroyed. All that. I'm so surprised Sog's face was undestroyed. Why is it raining sand? Here's the Korean-looking base. This place has been left untouched. See if that does anything. I know it's in water, but it technically has glass around it. Oh, it doesn't because it's encumbered with water. Maybe this is impossible to blow up. We'll test it. Unless I blew part of it up. And, ooh. So, I probably haven't actually seen this village myself. I wish I had done some more exploring in-game. So, if you guys are wondering, where I originally landed was about right here, actually. See if you guys can find my original tunnel. I don't know where my original tunnel would be. But I know that I landed on an island right here, pretty much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was right here. And that's I think it was in the video. Hey, Nap Nap, what's up? Pretty much, we're blowing up this entire world because we have the ability to. And I actually missed the event, so now I'm just blowing up whatever remains. Which Fog's base is going to get a huge thing done. I'm actually going to go back there probably. And blow some stuff up. Either that, yeah, wasn't there a green base around here? I don't know. I feel like I'm in the wrong spot, actually. It doesn't look the same. I can't remember this being here. Okay, I think I was a bit off, but yeah, that was where my original mine was. Right on the island over there. Holy. Someone left a bit of it for me. This is my original base. It felt like so long ago. This season lasted so long where I landed here originally. There was an oak tree and everything. Man, it felt like years ago. I mean, it was a year and a half ago, but still. It felt a lot longer than it actually was. And I was with Mad Fish. I did record a segment with him, by the way, before the season ended, so. I recorded a segment with some of the OGs. People I couldn't get was I couldn't get a Jiv, I couldn't get Nomenta. I could have got Krat. I did play with Krat. He did a live stream on here, actually, but he deleted. I didn't record anything, though, and War was on. I did get Warcries, which was good. You guys saw Warcries. This is the last official stream of the series. But this is actually the last stream. And then the playlist for the stream series is over. Yeah, at least I got a chance to do some of it. This house that I once water flooded a long time ago. Now, at least I can send it to its destruction. This was Aphelions' house. Dragoon moved in here eventually. Yeah, one thing I wish is I wish I had played with Dragoon on, but I suspected he'd play more, but he didn't. He ended up not playing more. Oh, Jeff is already dead. Rip. Jeff was a long survivor and heir of the server. Now, I believe I can continue traveling and go to Sarjivia if I want. Sarjivia was a failed project just because a Jiv PC broke. You know, all over the summer, when I kind of had stopped playing Everneth, a Jiv was nagging me about it, yo, let's go, I have all these plans for Sarjivia. But he wasn't doing anything. He's like, oh yeah, one day we'll just... But he was telling me, oh, I think we should... He literally said this, I think we should change the name of Sarjivia. I actually got mad at the Jiv. Because of the fact that... Well, I was mad at the Jiv because he was... Hold on, let's check out Yermonti's base too, actually, before I go here. I was mad at the Jiv because he was he was doing the average thing that I would expect with low-quality YouTubers, repenting everything he planned, saying, oh, wait a minute, oh, I don't want to do YouTube anymore, I changed my mind, I'm going to take down all my videos. I'm like, why? Keep your videos at least. And then saying, oh, yeah, I'm changing my name, I want to be a music channel. Or I I don't like the name Starfish JV. I literally confronted them saying, "Why don't you like Starfish JV? Or why we picked it? It's actually a good name, in my opinion." I actually convinced them to do it. Then the whole Yezerla thing was just unlucky that his PC broke at the time. His face got shattered. God damn. If you guys are wondering, I did visit this place. Don't think that like I didn't visit this place over the years. He really didn't do much with this village other than build a bunch of houses. I mean, there's villagers here, but it didn't really seem like much worth like doing a video on or something. I don't know. It just didn't seem like as big. Remember, he built this thing in like a few days, and then he spent 3 months building that, which kind of shocked me honestly. But yeah, the world download will be available. I will download it, and I might even do some fun stuff like continue the Two Swords Valley with a good friend. Oh, we got 3 Conqueror viewers. Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah, blowing up Everneth. You know, actually, I helped build this place. I helped build the roof here, but yeah, after all the whole prank war that happened with Monty in late March, it was so fun. That battle. I actually wish we have more. I wish we had done more of those battles. I mean, they all happen incidentally. That's the best thing. If you try to like make a battle happen, it could be fun. Like I did the battle with Supreme in War once in SMP, forced it, and like I gave War creative just so like it'd be more fun because he had nothing, and well, then we put it back in survival. It was actually for a series, and it was kind of cringy, but it was actually worth it. And I think I didn't even upload the episodes. I deleted them because I thought like, I just regret that now. But yeah, this is it for your Monty space. I guess it was a year ago when you started this. I guess now from when I'm talking now, my episodes are still coming out. Okay, and then I'm gonna try to find the village where I refuged for about 3-4 months straight. Probably 5 months straight if you consider the fact that I like didn't log in some of those months. So if you guys remember, I died to a pigman in my Lost stream, which was just retarded, bad glitch. But since it's a glitch that you're quote unquote aware of by Minecraft, they wouldn't restore your stuff. Here's where I was. I thought the village was over here, but I guess it's over here. I was planning to build a wall and stuff. I had like a thing. And I remember around this time was when Jiv was convinced me to come back, but I just didn't have the drive. It's kind of sad. Every time I quit Everneth, like I quit it like November 2018. Then I kind of quit it for like February 2019. Then I quit it for pretty much the whole summer of 2019. And a little bit of May too. But also because the server was having issues. They're down for about a month actually because of 1.14's glitches and stuff. And that kind of made me feel sad. And really, my number one wish is I could have finished one of my major projects, which is the mansion or the temple. I am doing the temple again, by the way, guys, so future episodes coming out soon. Anyhow, we're returning back to Monty's location now. I wonder what's over here. I think Monty built this. I remember I think he Discord messaged me and said, "Oh yeah, this is your place, isn't it?" So now we're gonna head straight, and then we're gonna kind of curve. Now getting to where we're trying to head, which is, oh my god, my viewers just died. Flies. I believe the cocktail was dropped like flies. And here's the forest. I actually remember all these areas. Personally, my only regrets of the series is not finishing my project with Fog and just deciding, I'll do it later and me and Fog can work together. That's my only regret, really. I really don't regret quitting the server for a tiny bit because, to admit, the server got boring at times. But nonetheless, I was a very loyal player on there. Here, I guess. Oh yeah, this base is always wonderful. By the way, guys, I actually did find out by talking with Madfish after where he built his second base. That took me a long time to find. Let's see if I can find it, and if it's not griefed. It was in the savannah. I know it was across the ocean this way. I always could check the map at the end of the stream if you guys want. Hopefully it doesn't show all the griefing, but we're gonna go this way and see if we can find where he did move. But I already talked to him like, please, man, I want to know about this before the season ends or before you leave the call, because, yeah. Matt Fish wanted to do a Windcraft series with me after that. I'm like, oh, Windcraft series, I'm already doing one. Although my Windcraft series is inactive as hell. Yeah, I'll give up. I don't think I want to do that. So, next season's going to be really great. I'm going to try to be really good with it. I've learned a lot from the Everneth last season, which was mostly make friends with everyone pretty much. And, yeah. And, yeah. I guess it is natural to quit a server, but it's just confusing my brain about like I'm just questioning, is it like what drove me to quit the server in the first place? Well, it just seemed boring. Now my other friends are playing. Jiv, Nomenta, Gamer I were doing Fortnite, and yeah, we were gonna work on the factory project, which was one of the things, and then Gamer I's PC broke, which lasted him actually only about like 3 months, but then he just didn't want to come back until the next season began, and then I convinced him to come back for a video, which you guys can see on his channel. Damn, are we already over here by the swamp, or am I just missing out on stuff? 'Cause I remember there was a swamp in the middle of the way to Sarf JV, maybe a bit closer to Sarf JV than it is to, I guess, my mansion where I started. Make sure to watch that stream. I did it in early April. We ended up getting hijacked by, I forget his name, but we got hijacked by someone. It became a pretty big battle, kind of like a war, similar to the year Monty won, and we won it again. It was people say it was a 3v1, but it was actually a 2v1 this one because a Jiv lost his stuff pretty easily. Like, he didn't even get to join the fight. So yeah, I'm evil, and I actually want to like set up a lot of TNT. But yeah, the server was fun while it lasted, and now Season 6 is happening. Certain people won't be returning. Kai will not be returning. Warcries will not be returning. Pratt probably will be returning, though. Dragon will never come back because he does things in periods. And even War hates him for this. The fact that Dragoon does, like, he'll buy you a game and play it with you for a day and decide he doesn't want to play it anymore. That's very bad attention span. Pretty much, like, Kai doesn't like him at all. The fact that he even came back for an Oldo episode was very lucky of me. I actually should have not taken that for granted at all. Oldo will end probably one day. Let's wait it out now. But it kind of sucks as we recorded part episodes. And I have literally canceled my 2 other roleplays in the past month. Well, December and January. I canceled Yesla on January 1st because it was clear Jiv was not coming back. And I did cancel... I canceled Great Journey to the Black Wind a little before Christmas, I believe. Or maybe even... No, it was like 28th. Yeah, I'm a little more hesitant on the Great Journey to the Black Wind because I can still continue it. It's just I'm saying all the old clips I recorded are pretty much void. So, yeah. I could just really replace Balmung and, like, do something with Dragon's character and then get Nomenta back, which... In August, I was suited to do that, but because I had Nomenta and Balmung on my side. But Balmung's an asshole, as I figured out. Not like he gave away my Minecraft alt account without my permission to someone. I had to change the password. No, that didn't happen. And then he literally thinks I'm bad for, guess what, leading a creeper into his house by accident. And breaking a window on purpose. But, like, that was just because I said, I don't really give a shit about your SMP right now. I warned him, too, like, just put me in spectator like the other one, because I'm not going to play on here. I don't join new SMPs. Creepyface invited me in War to 1. We joined, lagged the first 2 minutes. I'm like, nope. Yeah. And, by the way, people wondering about when Hearth SMP begins. Hearth SMP is probably going to happen over the next summer. That's what I'm theorizing. War said some point in between 1.15 and 1.16. And he said maybe like March, but I think he's changing it. Alright, so we can either find the Mesa or just keep going, because we're probably likely to come across the ice biome. If we miss it, I'm just heading this way. Because I haven't ran into any other landmarks, which is actually very bad. It's all because I took an alternate path. I know we're heading west. That's the right direction. But yeah, if you guys are wondering who I'm basing with, it's HG Wix, Gamerai. That's pretty much it. I don't know if a Jib's coming back. I'm going to talk to him. And I don't think Nomenta's coming back. Because Nomenta only replies to half the message I give him. Like, I asked him, hey, why don't you say before the season ends? Oh, yeah, Everneth season ends. Yeah. Then, hey, you want to join are you joining the next Everneth season? Just no reply. Hey, want to do my Black One roleplay? No reply. Hey, want to check in on our roleplays? Then he's like, oh, hi. So yeah, I did find that nice biome. Strange how I reached it so fast. I almost feel like this is a small island. Yeah, according to my calculations right now, someone probably didn't get to. No one probably got to my base. Or at least, start to be a castle. which was a pretty good build. I showed them both the war. He actually liked the mansion one better, which I actually think I put less building effort into. Yeah, that's definitely it. Was it really only this far out? That was like 10k. It's the border was at 8k. Yeah, the border's at 8k. The world's actually pretty small. But remember, it's all directions, so. I'm flying, so it's like a lot faster for me. There we are, we made it. And untouched, baby. Now that I've started watching Game of Thrones, this is like a Game of Thrones build. Alright. Sarfjivia, my last kisses to you. Also, these are the chords for Sarfjivia, if I ever wonder. We built a pretty good wall. I actually only spent like a few days on this wall, and then I just kind of, like, I got lost in the nether, and lost happened. We were really planning to do a lot with this. In fact, this project had a lot more potential than like some of the other ones. And yeah, this took a long time, despite only spending a few days on it. Like doing all this, adding all the details. Remember, I had the stone cutter, so I had like all the new slab blocks for stone. Like you can see some right here, and some stairs. So I had like all this stuff. But it all comes to an end now. After this, I'm gonna end the stream. We only have 15 minutes. We're making a return to Fog's place. I don't think it's gonna reach up here. Yep, it didn't. All that time, just by like a minute of TNT block. All that time gone. I spent a lot of time down here too on the crops. Of course, now they're blown up, so you guys really can't see all that I did. And the bridge I spent time on too, and the jib worked on this for a tiny bit. But it really wasn't of any use. Let's see what the nether hub looks like. Remember, so I always lost this nether tunnel. And I couldn't find it just because it was like engraved in another nether tunnel that was actually going a different direction. I'm so surprised I couldn't find like the actual tunnel itself. Just by luck. I mean, of course I was able to find like the first 2 times I was exploring it just because it was fresh. But if we look here, it's like, okay, so how did I not see this? Because there's all these tunnels here. It was because I put this here, and I went through here, and this tunnel kind of curves a bit. But if we go back here, like the whole nether is similar, because I think I remember exploring like side tunnels here and stuff. Let's go back. I want to like show you guys what that Kingstone. I actually never got to check out Kingstone's final product. It's because I was too lazy. I know Rashy was a big Game of Thrones fan. I read the spoilers for the end of Game of Thrones by him, but I remember, obviously, I don't remember them now. I just said I remember, but I was literally going to say I remember not remembering. But yeah, this was Kingstone with the spider spawner here and stuff. So yeah, it was actually by Kingstone this whole time. I didn't remember that. But you see how it goes. The hub's not straight this way. You take a left turn. That's where Sarkivia was. It was never by here. Someone already blew up part of the tunnel anyways. Let's check out the nether hub. It seems like all the lava holes just poured out. Oh my god, please don't tell me someone covered in lava. All of it. Okay, good. This is it. The lovely nether hub. We're back at spawn. West. See if we can find Fog's portal again. Looks like Fog's portal's actually... No, that's not Fog's portal. This is Fog's portal, I'm pretty sure. This is West? Yeah, this is Fog's portal. remember it being this long though. Yeah, this doesn't look like it. Okay, so I have an idea. See, so it's slowly gonna catch up. Like, they actually went ahead of the bomb. So far, I can actually finish it. I have to repair it quickly here. Keep going. Speed double edge. And that's it. Damn it. We almost made it to the end, as you can see. Actually, we blew it up a lot more. Actually, you see how there's still TNT there? Watch as it vanishes. Now it doesn't look as long now. You can see the end. Yeah. Fox tunnel was somewhere around here. In fact, actually, this may have been it. Oh yeah, I guess I should just check the... Actually, I never got to really check out the bottom level of the Nether Hub. Hey, this is like Fox, sort of. This is west, right? Okay, let's check it out. It isn't, but, figure out where we are. Lighthouse. I think we're close to spawn, maybe. It feels like we're close, but we actually aren't that close. Fake jungle here. Oh, wait. Fox base is east. No wonder I'm heading the wrong way. Let's go back. So, like, probably the big brainers who actually know Everneth are like, sorry for Nick, Fog's base is east hard. I'm like, whoa, I'm about to do some shit right here. Oh my god, we found our way to my old base. Sorry for nothing. Man! Hard logic right there. It's banned, by the way. What's the end? What is the end of that chain that you were mentioning? Remember in August 2018 when I was in Florida? I actually had to repair this tunnel because it didn't fit the requirements. I think it turned out that I had shifted it. The portal was actually shifted a tiny bit too much. Like I had like no, here's what happened. I had too big, like around the portal I had created a big cube that kind of went into here, I guess. Or whatever. I ended up having to fix that. Either that or I made the tunnel too long. Remember I used to have like a portal thing here until I had that dumb beef with that old fuck. Yeah, Venetros. It was, I'd say I shouldn't have done something, but he overreacted heavily to something I did, which was retarded, in my opinion. Pretty much I used his fucking furnace, and he's like, it was my fault. I think the reason why I got caught in the first place, for how I even figure out his furnace, because I placed some extra shit. But it's still confusing, like, what? So he saw extra shit added to his furnace, so he's like, let's get an admin to check on this bull. Like, no, you don't do that. You don't get admins to check on shit. Like, you don't do that. And I actually remember there's a few videos I've ever deleted on Everneth. I'm remembering two specifically, which was one where I did that old man thing, where I had the problem with the old man. This is Fox Porter, by the way. And the second one I deleted of Everneth was actually, it was like on a duel with Aaron, and he ended up doing a cheat in the duel, like hitting me when I had time out. He's like, oh, I won. I'm like, no, you didn't. You didn't win at all. He's like, oh, yes, I won. In fact, actually, I think I used similar logic. I typically do the same thing when fighting K4. That's like, that one stream I kept talking about. I fought 20J Porter, and in that one early April stream. I mean, actually message people. I'm asking, why is Fogs based untouched? Well, am I gonna get, I'm worried like I'm gonna get banned for some reason if I just blow this whole thing up. Because it seems like it's so severe, so like weirdly untouched. I sent a screenshot of this to Fire. I wonder if he's gonna freak out on. You know, I actually sent him a screenshot of an episode that was recorded in April 5th, 2019, which will be dropping soon. Where like pretty much Wix decided to pull a pro and like actually nearly summoned the Wither here. I sent a screenshot of that to Fog, and I remember being like, "Okay, see if I can send this to Fog." I took a lot of screenshots actually. My screenshots are getting wiped when the next season begins because I'm gonna wipe out all the old screenshots. I might keep a few. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna keep a few, but see if I can find Fog. Okay, I found Fog. We recorded the video on the 25th, I think. Yeah, on the Christmas Day. But yeah, we hadn't got together since last Christmas. It's actually kind of weird. We hadn't gotten together. base. This feels so wrong. Doesn't matter. All of it must go. All of it must go. Finally, I can come back now. Oh, let's see what I can do. Get parrots. I know there's a lot of parrots up, but not the space, but at the base I actually haven't visited yet. Which I could visit actually after this. It's I forget the Orbit X2 base. There's a lot of parrots that actually belong to me, and like animals belong to me and stuff like dogs. But here I don't know what happened to my parrots. 'Cause I know I had parrots that lived here. Either I moved them to Ward's house and they're all dead anyways, or something else. Alright, I think that's enough for this place. They've all faced enough. The whole Kirishani people have faced enough Japan bombings. World War II happened. Oh, actually, wait, no, that actually, just me just saying that World War II happened actually inspired me to do a lot more. So World War II bombings happened, and their whole castles were destroyed and all that. So what I'm thinking to do, which will probably create the most amount of damage, is... Do I have access to World Edit? No. I don't have access to World Edit. I could do /fill, but I'm pretty sure I don't have access to that either. So what I can do is create a huge cube. In fact, I will. So end here. And I'll go... I'm actually going to like do it the wrong way. I'm just actually going to do it this way too. No, and buy this first house, pretty much. Actually, in fact, instead of making this like the style, I should make this the middle too. That's enough though, because that's too much after this. Then step 2 is actually to combine them. Actually, a lot harder than I expected. I should have just gone with the smaller cube. Then yeah, I guess I'm just gonna like fill this in. I don't really care too much. Because when it's a big cube, it's actually best because then the other ones launch the other one's way. Instead of just them all falling. Because if I just light them right now, they'll just fall. Yeah, so people are confused. This is not griefing. This is well, technically it's griefing, but at the end of every Everneth season, they allow you to do TNT days. I missed it. So actually, I was pretty sure I wasn't even going to be able to do this, but now that I'm back, I might as well actually explode everything myself. Until at least Season 6 ends, like just do Season 6 exploding day myself. But, this is good enough, this is not good enough. Yeah. Okay, this is good enough. I can add a lot more, I can tower this up, yada yada yada. And boom, here we go. Cube would have been better, but hey, at least we destroyed a lot of the nearby buildings. The jungle's gonna be on fire, by the way. Of course, not all of it burned because of luck. But if we actually like do a bunch of buildings, I'm pretty sure, a bunch of trees, it actually will all burn eventually. Pretty huge fire. So I'm pretty much destroying. I was actually about to stop and go to the Orbit X2 base, which I know is untouched, but didn't have to go to that Kai's base, which probably isn't untouched. Which probably is untouched. No, Orbit X base is touched for sure. But I know that the untouched base is probably... Yeah, the untouched... I'll say. But I know that Kadspace, if it is touched, in that case, I'm just gonna call bullshit, and clearly someone purposely avoided vlog space. But no one's avoiding it now. I'll tell you, not me at least, if anyone's avoiding it at all. Here's his reads. Yeah, he created these before the update. And he decided it looked good anyways, it's like a variant of the other band. I'm pretty sure this isn't even a tame anyways, this guy. I know there's a lot of, you can't escape it, bird. It's your death. Yeah, we've had excellent connection for these 41 minutes I've been streaming for so far. Great. Great, we'll burn this a bit more. It seems like the fire just stops randomly because some of it just starts to get disconnected. The fire disconnect. In a way, fire spreads so fast, it's kind of bad, like with buildings. With trees, you expect them to they actually kind of spread so slow. It's kind of weird. Kind of like an opposite effect as you'd expect. Except for like here, of course. But it seems like some of these it survived on, but slowly burning. These buildings are mostly flammable, not too much. I also can break a few blocks if I want to. Yeah. After this is over, my real last time on the server, because I'm gonna shut it down, get season 6 set up. I'm gonna do some thinking to explain a lot of stuff that's happened since in real life and in game since I joined the server. Or since the season 1.5 started and I was in it. But yeah, let's keep going. So World War II seems to have blessed these two temples a little too much. It's kind of obvious that they've been left alone, so we have to keep going. I actually think he should have filled these. He was gonna, but I guess certainly he decided he was done after the summer when he finished this. He's like, I'm done. And his project's like double as hard as my Mine Temple project. I know who you are now. I know who you are. I listened to a lot of music on my road trip today, so I was singing all this stuff. Chance. The way home always feels faster than the way there. I don't know why. It just feels faster because you have less anticipation. It was a fun trip, actually. Actually, not that. It's not boring. Some of my trips have forgotten that like Milwaukee are boring. My grandparents. Actually, this is probably the first time I've ever gone to there twice in a winter break. I went there 23rd, and I went there on 4th now. 23rd December, 4th of January. I have school Monday, new semester. I want to explain something before I go. So pretty much I got fucked. Last semester, every year you pretty much have 2 or more electives. Last year I had 3. This year I had just 2. And the school decided instead of doing 1 per semester, 0 for the first semester, which I get 2 free periods because of that, and 2 for the next semester, which is terrible. I would have loved to have taken game design this last semester, but you know what? It's fine. I'll talk all about that later. Like, talk about game design and programming, which I did last. I don't actually do first semester, second semester. I do first semester, second semester. That's for the first freshman year. Second semester, no, third semester, fourth semester, fifth semester, sixth semester. So this is sixth semester I'm entering, and then the 7th and 8th for senior year. And I'm doing a follow-up class to my third semester class, which was, if you're wondering, last year, sophomore year, first semester. So I was doing that like late 2018, and early 2019. But yeah, I'm also worried about the new PE class I have, which is martial arts instead of fusion. All the concrete falls. Now that was a Hiroshima bombing right there. Hiroshima. Alright, so we pretty much blew up the entire temple. I'll leave that one alone for now. This one we can do a bit better. Okay, what if I do like a lineup? So I go like this, all the way up. Man, I have a lot of unsolved things to deal with in 2020. I actually have a lot of quests I want to do in 2020. Not like bad quests, like I have to do this urgent or else my life's just... No, it's just like I have a lot of stuff that like I expect that I will do, pretty much. And I guess a lot of stuff with Everneth too. Everneth's probably gonna end like I'm imagining late 2021, like November 2021 is when they're gonna do it. But in theory, actually June 2021 would be as long as this last season was, because it was July 2018 to January 2020. So, I would say January 2020 to June 2021 would be a year and a half. But I'm pretty sure they're actually gonna do it in January 2021. Because they're not going to keep it up as long as they did before. Which is probably just because they're waiting for 1.15. Pretty much it. Because obviously 1.14 hasn't been enough time, and it's not even been a year yet. And they wanted to wait till 1.15, which was pretty smart actually. So in a way, it makes sense that they kept it up long. And this started like right around 1.13 coming out. Sorry for all my mics moving around, by the way. I should drink some water too. Guys, how long was my mic muted for? I think it was muted for longer than I expected, which is bad news. I was talking about a lot of stuff, like I was talking about school and shit, so I really hope it was not muted for as long as I thought it was. Well, actually, I think I muted while I was drinking water, so never mind. Yeah, I think my mic wasn't muted for when. So I smell popcorn. Damn, I gotta get some popcorn for my Game of Thrones viewing in a little bit. You know, this is a really good series. I recommend it to everyone. They have so much storylines. So this season 1 is like 4, and I enjoy all of them. I probably think some of them are a little bit like boring, like the one with the girl wanting to marry a Joffrey. That's not spoiling anything, by the way. It's kind of a bit boring. It's like, they should probably put some more stuff in it. But if they're following the books, it's fine. I know they actually stopped following the books. That's what Warcry told me about why I shouldn't watch the show, because they eventually stopped following the books, which is good and bad. To Warcry who really enjoys lore and stuff, bad. People who are just like, yeah, I want to see something new. It's creative enterprise. Yeah. But apparently it got worse. But yeah, the bombings have been a bit bad, and I feel like they've been a little light on the mountain side. Like the mountain looks all clean and stuff. So we're gonna change that right now. And obviously I can't blow up the waterfall, so I'm actually literally going around the waterfall. Damn, it stopped. Blow up what I already put down. Damn, remember this is a hollow mountain, so that's why it blows up so easily. If you guys are wondering. Will this hit it? Oh well. I'm gonna add some extra long here. And do a little bit extra here too. If I had other people, actually let me check Discord. The Japanese Empire just got pillaged. Well, that's his blog said when I messaged him this. I'm happy he doesn't care about it, at least. See, I forget how this works. So it lights up anyways. Good. Did it just create 2? I just effectively duped TNT. Whoa. Let's try that again, actually. Oh, I didn't do it right. Okay, here you go. So I shift and put one on top of it. And then it somehow actually dupes. Now I actually have to test that for sure to make sure it's not a glitched, like, ghost TNT block. So look like this. But then it creates 2. Okay, I just found a way to dupe TNT. I actually get a message yet. Okay, stream's about to end shortly. I'm gonna move on past Fog's base. Aaron, I think Aaron said, yeah, Aaron. Let me actually read it out. I actually just kind of read this and I didn't tell you guys. So Aaron said Fog will ban us if he did 6 minutes ago. And then Studio said Fog isn't Baron anymore. And he says all Barons, all past Barons will change some semblance of power. So if I'm wondering what I did to dupe it, just place TNT, shift click on the thing so it lights top block on top of it, because eventually it will spread and will hit the TNT. And for some reason it lights up two separate from that block and then lights up that block anyways. It creates two separate explosions that create the same damage. It actually aren't glitched. So, dupe TNT, I guess. I don't know if it dupes in hordes, but whatever it is, I think it's time to move on past this location because it's been shattered. I'll tell you that. It's been definitely shattered, and the Japanese village has suffered a lot of casualties. So we're gonna head, I guess, north. What is this? South. I won't bother to check out Wix's like Two Mountains base because Two Mountains colony, I guess. But we'll check out Namenta's place, which is okay. I've always found it 100% of the time while exploring. So how come I just can't find it now? Bruh. It's a Bromo right there. We found this portal. Should be right here. Why there's no houses? What? Where's the Menta's base? It might be actually this way a little more. Yeah, I think I just fucked big, but it still makes sense why there's nether portal. No, it doesn't make sense why there's nether portals there and stuff, and there's no one's base there. But yeah, I don't know where No Menta's location is. I know his base is here, but it just isn't here at the moment. And yeah, this is a cleared out forest. I don't even know. I didn't do this. This is the one I didn't. Also, like it stays here, but time's frozen. I didn't clear this out, by the way. I remember seeing this in the map. I think someone just did a lot of clearing. For some reason, managed to leave the terrain in chunks too. But if we cross the ocean here, we actually will run into the factory location. I'm pretty sure it's been blown up by Corey, but we'll see. And I actually deforested this whole place in April and late March and early April. Yeah, here we are. It's been blown up, yes. It was actually a pretty decent village in the end. It was actually, I think, Nomenta and Gamerize's last major build on the server before they left. RIP. Okay, let's see. Where was I going to head? Oh, yeah, Kai's location. I'm going to forget about Wix's location. Kai's location is going to be my final place. I don't think it is blown up, but it might be. Yeah, if we head west, we should run into it again. Or run into the hub or whatever. The hub. It's a location in my school that I've been going to like every day for the past semester, but I won't have to go to anymore. Which is mixed. It was kind of a boring spot because it was generally like a big place with socialite kids. If I hope I wasn't muted when I was talking about all my semester 1, semester 2, semester 3. I count them as, if in case I was. I pretty much count my semesters by like year. Instead of doing like semester 1 of freshman year, semester 2 freshman year, semester 1 of junior year, I would do semester 1, semester 2. That's all freshman year, semester 3, semester 4, sophomore, semester 5, semester 6, junior, which I'm actually just entering. I'm actually just entering semester 6 right now, and semester 7 and 8 for senior year. Yeah, what was I gonna say actually? Here's a big example. That's not what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say, but here's a big example. Semester 2, I took ceramics. Now it's semester 6, and my brother's about to take ceramics with the same teacher. And it's actually both the second semester of the year we're taking it, so time for school, I guess. Let's go through here. Doing a test. We're in the middle of force, right? Yeah, let's blow this up quickly. Probably gonna shut down the board, just in the range. No one. Let's see if this TNT's activated. No, but it's continued. That's an open interpretation for glitches, for sure. And it didn't continue anyway, so it doesn't matter. Why don't we at the... I mean, we weren't really that far from spawn, so I'm confused why we aren't at the tunnel yet. Or the... Maybe we passed through it? How does TNT not blow up? Hey there, TNT not blow up. Take that, pigman. We can do attack all TNT blocks in range. Fuckers. Come on, I just want to do Kai's base as my last effort. I know who you are now. I mean, I should, in theory, be still kind of near the 20. Oh, is this where I was before? No way! That's the Toy Story 4 thing. Alright, why would there be stairs? Where does this go, anyways? Probably already blown up. Oh, lighthouse, I was here. It's literally the same place. Alright, let's fly back to 0-0 because we can't find where we are. Wasn't that one fountain place that they built? I remember reviewing it at the beginning of the season, and I just never came back to it. It was kind of near my base. Actually, you might actually look at the map after this, just for some fun. Hopefully, it would be funny if it did reflect all the blown up stuff, but it would also kind of suck at the same time. Because you're like, oh, there's a ritual spot. Yeah, we're not going through you. Destroy. I remember on all those creative servers, people would always set up end portals and nether portals using glitches. And it ended up being just big traps for people. It's a spawn, I'm assuming, because it does look all blown up. Ugh. No, it's not spawn. This is just some location that must be really popular at Kingstone or something. Oh. This might be one village, I think I remember. I've been from the village from the latest 0.5 episode that just came out, which was 26.5. It might be that place. Could be that place. Either way, we're on our way back to 0-0. Except we actually got way too far this direction, which is way too far south. But untouched lands. Yeah, this is about to change. What is this place, anyways? Kind of send a screenshot of this too and say fresh meat. Guess who's back? Dauntless 5. Most people probably just quit after 6 months, actually. Remember when the server used to have 3 bars and stuff? I just literally said, haha, fresh meat, and showed the screenshot of this place I just was at. In fact, actually, I'm going to close stream chat. No one's talking. No point in checking it. Other than I've been going for almost Warcry messaging me. Warcry says it's been a thing for years. Okay. Look at this wonderful kingdom. It's almost like King's Landing. But guess what? There's a bomb landing on top of it. That's what you get for blowing up all my places. Oh, you think it's funny to blow up all my places? Except for the Woodland Mansion. But, not the Woodland Mansion, but the Mansion Hotel thing. Which Woodland Hotel is what I actually called it. But we're actually not continuing. Probably going to continue that, but if I talk to Game Right, he wants to continue it. But, like, we're going to make it probably a bit smaller. Actually, I said we should make it the same size, but just not as tall. And actually just finish it. But actually, at this time, them do work other than just me doing all the work. Fresh meat. Alright, no one touched this. That's my question. I'm not gonna touch it too much because it's not my place and I've never been here. Like, I haven't been here so I really have to know, like, who's gonna be here. Dude, I'm telling you, I've only seen Game Pros episode 7. Joffrey is gonna get killed by Targaryens. Or well, at least Targaryen girl with the help of the horse people. I already forget their names, goddammit. But it's weird how this was untouched too. Maybe someone else. Maybe the major griefer, which I'm guessing is Aaron. just thought maybe this was his base and you didn't want to like touch it. Either way, you should always touch women. Joke by the way, big joke. But yeah, I don't know why I was untouched, but where even are we in the first place? I don't know. I think we're near. Yeah, I don't even know what this place is either. I think I passed here though. Now, how do I like? I think. Okay, look. Who's that? That's Everneth. I don't know. So one interesting thing is half of the map was he says he doesn't even know who it is. Maybe he's being ironic and actually is his place, but half of the map was unexplored for me. I explored certain areas, like I was in the west and north, east a lot. The west areas, far west, pretty much anywhere west I've been to, and pretty much anywhere east I've been to. I didn't explore all the west because the west is pretty huge. But then when you think about places to like the north and especially south, I hadn't been to. I mean, I'm currently in the west right now, which I guess makes sense because the west is huge for stuff. By the way, I think we're near my base now, or at least my overs. Studio says fog. Yeah, it's not fog space. I'm sorry. Fog didn't start second place. Okay, we're on 0. Yeah, Garen's like, that's not fogs. That's not doctoring. I like that. That's one of my favorite Donald Trump quotes ever. That's not doctoring. That's not fogs. Fog is the jungle one. Yeah. I mean, I was literally Fog's only helper for that. Other than, like, I guess Caddy for giving him the pandas, but... And yeah, we found our way to... So, okay, it must be a new thing. My mansion X, of course. Okay, now what we can do is go back to Yuri's. This place was already griefed, by the way, guys. If you're wondering. This place was griefed. I think apparently... I don't know if Endertrones came back, but I don't know why it was griefed. But it actually was griefed, so it wasn't anyone on today who did it. It was griefed before. I think I may have had the video clip that comes out soon in the future. Don't know who griefed it. I'd actually literally ping staff members who did this. Because sure is like my old... the base belonged to an asshole, but I'm still gonna be like, who griefed it? We just found a cave. And I'm trying to figure out how to get back to the underground area, because I know there's an underground area. I big brain. But... I wish we could turn on spectators so I could actually find my way to the underground area. So, where is... You have chickens? I'm not going insane, am I? There's chickens. So, he had like a whole underground base. Where is it? He had like the... You know, like the elevators and stuff. Where you like have the water and stuff. But I just can't find it. Is it just gone? Is his base like undone? That's not true, is it? I mean, yeah, sure he griefed it. And this is where his famous furnace lied. It was either here or it was here. Either way, I think it actually made it near here. But I actually think I deleted the clip where I was doing it because obviously... Sorry guys for all the compliment, by the way. My videos came out a few months after they were recorded. And I didn't want, like, people knowing I had done that, or I didn't want to show it off. I think I may have included it anyways, though. But yeah, the episode where I built the wall, and Krat was like, bruh. Yeah, that was deleted, and same thing with the one where I dueled Aaron a long time ago. Ah, there we go, we found the underground. Thank God I wasn't as bad as things. It looks so much less than it was before. Is it because it goes down here? Right, here we go. Now it looks a lot more. Good. This place was left ungriefed, but now I will grief it myself. Fuck you, old man. I'm literally telling old man, I want to take down the wall. Like, no. I punish people because they use my furnace without my permission. Heck. Okay, let's get to Kyve's base. So, we crossed the sea here where I explored episode 1. I think we're gonna skip past. We actually might just run right by Yuri's base. I know there are some savannah bases this way, which I never explored, but I actually always looked at the map. I'm like, I want to explore this. But I just never did, I guess, because it didn't seem that interesting to me. I want to see like how my base looks like this. Or if I turn my FOV down all the way and just zoom into it. Man, it's a rip. Turn my FOV all the way up. Don't do that ever. I actually hate people who use Quake. People be like, how do you use normal FOV? Because it's normal. Minecraft really calls it normal. Isn't weird. And here we go. Your Mounty's famous place where we had a big battle here. That actually, and then this historical location. I'm gonna do the honors and blow it up myself because it is a historical location. We dragged Jeff over there, if you're wondering. The other places we dragged Jeff was around here. I remember stopping the recording right as we got to this hill. This is where I dragged him up to with pistons. This is the original village we found. The savannah is that way. We're going to check out Kai's place. Now, Kai's place was a very good place, indeed, because Kai was a god, really. And he came back. He pretty much played the server in July. Left in August for his trip. Didn't come back because school started. And didn't even start to come back until January. Then left again, saying, "Nah, I ain't playing Everneth again." Also because the competition is so hard. Because we've got Kingstone. Look at us, we're immortal. Kingstone had admin abilities until Rashi got demoted. But here's this Crop Island. I remember this island before it was even Crop Island. And then here we go. Well, it looks like I'm going to be the man to do the honors. Up here we got all these guys, all for his old Project Sheep, whatever he had. He had a scene in his episode. We watched War's episodes from time to time, and apparently he watched it himself too. And we'll just do the honors, I guess, and burn this place down. Warrior Crown Faction. Owner, Kai. Indeed, I robbed this place of any diamonds it used to have. Damn, it already looks pretty bad exploded. I actually wish I could have grieved the place before the season ended. Then we have some extra rooms here that they're working on. Yada yada yada, you know. I'm about to dupe some TNT here if you guys don't mind. Build this bitch up. That's really only a good thing if you're actually poor or whatever. Then this is where I got the diamond source from. You can see it's all been scoured except for some useless books. There's actually one thing I do want to check out, so I'm not going to blow up too much. She really didn't blow up because it's all overflowed anyways. Damn. Okay, over here, Everneth's Ancient Cavern. This place was an incomplete project I started. I worked on it for like a day. I actually worked on it for a long time. Completely doing this. But remember, this isn't water. I had to fill this all in. So it was all filled in water, pretty much. I remember Warcries being on, like, lol, epic man, what are you doing? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm just working and stuff, guys. But okay, I think we're pretty much through. We can get down to we can go down to the other level, but I don't really care about that stuff. Let's blow up this cavern. I spent a day on. So this is a pretty good project of mine, to be honest. It looks small, but it's a lot harder to do stuff on it anyways. We have to say a great nether portal of old, but Then we head down to the mines. So there was an untold story of Everneth that I do want to talk about. That redstone activated anyways. See if he dies. I got lost in these tunnels. So there's a mine shaft here. Remember, it was like one day I'm like exploring yada yada, and I was actually with someone, so I took him to the grinder we had here. So the grinder was just right here, believe me or not. But anyhow, what happened was, I next day I wake up, well, next morning I come on, I start exploring like, oh, how do I get out of here? Now I'm probably gonna find a way out. Actually, I think this was the way out. I'm heading, yeah. So this was the way out that I just found right now. But I'd spent hours that night, or at least like probably like 25 minutes. Like, so I remember doing this. I remember going around here probably. And I probably already found the exit now, but you know, he probably extended this too. But how do I explain it? So this place would go on. So I'd be like, okay, tunnel here, tunnel here, tunnel here, go around here, loop around here. And I would keep finding my way back. Like, oh, yeah, this looks familiar for sure. And I was just completely lost, to be honest with you. And yeah, let's get out of here. And I remember one day I said I had enough. I actually think I may have done this on recording, where I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna dig up because I'm done. I'm done. I believe it's the same Everneth season as what we're in right now. So I dug up, and now I'm actually gonna do that right now. But except I can't find where I did dig up, which is okay. But I remember where it dug out of, so I could always find it again. And I think I either did it this way or did the staircase thing. I think I just did it this way. Now, remember, I was like worried because I'm like, oh, I'm going into a mountain, so maybe in a way it's extra high. But I think in this case it was like this, where I got out. But I think I got out all the way over here. It was like right here where I got out. Like, oh shit. And yeah, I remember also being on here, like, oh, we're gonna have such big plans. This was when I was in Florida. So now I'm gonna talk about the events that happened in between the like two seasons, or whatever. This is when I plan to build my house, by the way. But so what happened this season in real life? This season started before sophomore year. Now I'm about halfway through junior year. I hadn't even gotten to my Florida 2018 trip. Florida 2018 was awesome. Florida 2019 was a tiny bit more awesome, but also a tiny bit less awesome in different ways. Also, this is how close I got to Kai's base. Very close. The most awesome. Wow, this whole tree burned. Like completely burned. It's all gone. That's pretty good. What else happened? Well, I'm just trying to think. Like a great cultural age of in September, well, August and September of 2018. Big cultural age. Christmas 2018. All the Mali UN meetings in 2018 and 2019. All of them. Completely. Just like a bunch of electives. So, programming, intro to programming. Photography 2. Metal sculpture. And I guess 2 PE classes. I did wellness a bit before this. Usually you would do wellness in the school year, but I actually skipped wellness because I did it over the summer instead. So, sophomore physical education, fusion fitness, which is actually a semester 5 thing, so it was pretty recently. An entire civics class, an entire chemistry honors class, the hardest class I've ever had. Science class, 2 so annoying. Fuck chemistry, by the way, guys. Chemistry bad. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna just quickly fly over this way. I think it's like, what, 10 o'clock now? 10:12. So we're gonna go over to that desert area or the savannah area that I've never been to in the map. Just go there and end the stream. Let me take a look at the map, like the Everneth online map one more time. And just thank you guys for watching Everneth SMP. Let's check chat quickly. Did I get any other chatters? Oh no. I'm going for hour 15. It actually felt a lot longer than that. Here's a river I think I took. Yeah, so it's this way. This is where I took Jeff down. And it loops all the way back this way. Like someone had been here eventually, or at one point, be the correct term. Looks like we actually went a lot farther than I expected and hit here Monty's place. Here we go. Here's the savannah I was talking about. And here's where the bridge was, but I blew up. And there's the old village. So next season's gonna be pretty big. I'm not gonna be streaming it. I'm gonna be recording the beginning. I actually debated that for a long time. I was even asked that by Gamer. I'm like, I don't know, because I want like to be able to do it for a long time, but at the same time, I want to do an episode series because that's like, what's the point of having like, oh yeah, the beginning of the SMPs on stream, guys. Okay, there's another village here. Someone extended that or something. Oh, I know there was a base at the end of the desert here. So I was never here. My plans changed a lot from just trying to like build a normal like a city to literally having a bunch of bases and ending with like a castle pretty much before 6 months, like over 6 months before the SMP, and then just quitting after I died. That's all great. Okay, we're out. Alright, let's head out. It's gonna be dark for you guys for a little bit, but don't worry, I am gonna be quickly looking through the Everneth map, and I'm gonna decide whether or not I want to actually show you guys the map. Actually, might as well just show you guys the map anyways. So, display capture on. Takes a second, of course. Joining Everneth, you can see my lovely desktop. These have been here for years. YouTube, Border, my channel, old channel, Original Hearth, YT, Flip Converter, Everneth Forums, Drive, Shopify Control, which is kind of new. Dodex is kind of new since the summer. I've always had like a different. I actually don't want to show you this because that could be bad. Show you my. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Glad to get to see all this shit. These were kept just so I remember them. Stellar Impact is what I used for Law, by the way. Things are loading long. Great, isn't there a no mercy battle happening? Oh my god, it's happening again. 10 minutes ago. I literally was in a battle yesterday with them. It's my clan and Ark, if you guys are wondering. We're on like Scorched Earth. I recorded a bit of it, but we'll see. Alright, let's go to... Actually, since I joined the server since Season 5 again, this whole thing has died. The whole, like, using the forums has completely died. Okay, so yeah, it's updated pretty much. It's actually... I actually noticed that this map doesn't include the fair, so I think it's only from the summer, actually. Which is disappointing, because, like, wait, so you just aren't updating builds at all? So, trying to figure out where I was, it looks like this was the location, maybe. We actually can't figure out where I was due to some stupid ass mapping up. Okay, here's where I was. So, this is where I was. Now, this is where I had that big battle with AJ Porter. With the wheat field. So I actually think I was close to. So I think when I flew, I went like this way, and I ran straight back here again. Yeah. Verate's gonna be on. That's actually not Everneth, so just don't even worry about that, what I just said. But this is Kai's place. This is Savannah where I was. I was looking for this, but it looks like someone blew it up probably. You can actually I did this, so I probably didn't find it. That's why I found this, but I didn't find this. And I found this too. Fog's place. Should be actually this way. Yep. Fully complete. Wick's place. Then the 4 stations, which I was gonna have one here, which we actually started, one here, and one. Where's the next place? It was over here. The one here, if you're wondering. But so I was actually exploring here. So it's weird how I found it in survival a bunch recently, but I couldn't even find it in just exploring. The Nether's the Nether portals confused me. APS has been inside. Damn. Okay, so this place I've never visited. Never will, I guess, technically. So here's the areas I've explored the most. Quickly before we end this episode, once and for all, or if it's stream. Been a lot in this direction. Been a huge chunk in this direction. Remember, this is where Sargivia is. But even then, I barely explored it all. I actually explored all of this, if you're wondering. There was a tower I found, I think, somewhere around here. I was one of the first to get certain achievements. Like, I think I was one of the first to get the achievement where you just where you get a raid, where you defend fully against a raid. When you have diamond armor, it's always pretty easy. Then some people actually went to the border more recently. There are a lot of trips. War and I went up here, but it didn't update for some reason. Damn, is that a jungle right next to a? That doesn't look possible to me, but I guess it is. In this case, I still think deserts and snow biomes are barely possible. As you can see how they're bordered instantly. There's the pick arc, pixel art. I said pick arc. Bowsette when that was actually a meme. Was that a year ago when that was a meme? I think it was late 2018. And some stuff like the Woodland Mansion. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is the Woodland Mansion I went to. Alright, and I think we're done. Thanks for watching Epic Live Stream. I'm done.